Are you looking to record yourself at home? Are you getting stuck in the option paralysis of finding an interface or new monitors or headphones or a microphone? Well, that's what this video is for. In this video, we're going to look at building a home studio on a budget that will get you a professional sound at home. I am going to show you different options for interfaces, monitors, recording gear of all different sorts that you might need on a budget. Just little things that you might not even have thought about that will help you out along the way, still on a budget. My name's Stephen Houle of Stephen Houle Productions, and this is a budget guide to recording at home. In this video, we'll go into everything you may need to start your recording studio at home on a budget. You don't need to spend a lot of money to make music. Finding a good interface, a good microphone, and good headphones will get you most of the way there. Having good monitors helps, and it's definitely nice, but just to make music is definitely not needed. Spending money on a really good interface and a really good microphone and really good headphones, because those are your primary three things. And if you're not going to be doing any singing or vocals, I would still have it. But if you don't plan on just doing any, you're just doing instrumental music, then at least good headphones and a good interface, because that will be the primary source of what you're doing. Gear we're going to talk about today covers two different budgets. One lower tier budget that will definitely be a more entry level, and one more mid tier budget that's still technically entry level, but just, for those who want to spend a little bit more up front, it will get you stuff that will last you a little bit longer, let's say, and then a little more bang for your buck. First, I really do suggest a good microphone, whether it be the Rode PodMic or the AT2020. Both will do you great and wondrous jobs. One, obviously really good for untreated spaces. The other, a little bit better for detail and like up close voice work. But gotta be careful. The room definitely will get picked up in this. Or if you got some money, want to go for the mid-tier option. Classic Shure SM7. This is the 7B to be specific. Been used on everything from Taylor Swift to Michael Jackson. Yes, it was a different iteration for Michael Jackson, but nonetheless, it's pretty much the same microphone. Slightly different circuit, slightly different capsule, I should say. Next, let's talk interfaces. I'm gonna suggest, believe it or not, Behringer. Yeah, Behringer. It's cheap. It sounds decent, and it gets the job done. It's $100, or I think 150 now. But you get four ends. Yeah, it's probably just you, but if you do upgrade to having more microphones, this will get you what you need. You can have your microphone and a guitar, and maybe another microphone, or a drum machine, or something else set up to it, or an external keyboard if you ever get to that, or even your Casio. Could be anything. For the mid-tier option, I'm going to suggest the UA Volt 2 or the SSL. I think it's the 2 Plus, I believe. Either of those are great options, have great solid pre's, and then with the UA Volt, you also get some built-in modeling, or not modeling, but hardware into the preamp that can sound really good if you really want to commit to a sound. Also has great support, and it's plug and play, bus supported. Next, MIDI keyboard, MIDI controller, whatever you want to call it. Definitely something nice to have, definitely not needed. Definitely helps the workflow, at least for a lot of people, and improve the speed of things, and writing songs, finding those keys, finding those notes. At the price point, for something budget friendly, something I think anybody should have is the the Arturia Keylab is definitely something, but that's the mid-tier option. Definitely a good option. But the Akai actually is Akai Mini, a little 25 key guy. If it's in a backpack, you can go anywhere with it. definitely good to travel with. And if you have a little bit extra money, definitely get that, because it's helped me out a lot. Finally, let's talk about your DAW. DAW, Digital Audio Workstation. This is the main hub of your studio, what you're going to get all your work done in, where you're going to create. The free options are that I would suggest Cakewalk if you're on a PC, GarageBand if you're on a Mac, and if you're okay with having to pay down the road, Reaper. Reaper is a great, place to learn, and it's used by a lot of professionals, regardless of what people say. For paid options, Logic, because if you're using GarageBand, you're already halfway there. Everything transfers over really easy. I highly suggest that. If you're on Mac, Pro Tools, obviously, they do have a subscription. Cubase, Studio One, Ableton, all super solid options. Good places to get work done, great tools, all have their pluses and minuses. It all really is up to the end user and what works best and feels best to you. Some other things you might want to think about are any type of adapters that you might need to connect to equipment, or other people's equipment, or phones or laptops. A pop filter for your microphone to get rid of those unwanted plosives, those P's and S's. Cable ties and cable management to keep your space looking as clean as possible. Alright, that's it. That's your home studio setup. I hope this helped you in any way. You have been provided with the stuff you need to set up a basic home studio that can be upgraded over time and be created into something that is really personally you and yours. I also have a free ebook with a recording guide and how to set up the stuff, as well as a gear list in the description. Please feel free to reach out if you have any other questions. Leave a link. Please feel free to reach out if you have any other questions or want to talk about anything else. I'm happy to help out in any type of way. Let's start a conversation. I hope to hear from you in the comments. Please leave a thumbs up on the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want more. Hope to hear from you and see you soon.